Greetings, traveller, and welcome to only the second Halloween episode in the history of this channel. Welcome to episode 56 in this, the third season of One Credit Classics, and welcome to one of the most notoriously difficult games of this era, Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the Super Nintendo. Released in Japan in October 1991, North America in November 91, and the EU in December 92. This was the third game in the Ghosts and Goblins series, and undoubtedly the most ambitious. Produced by Takuro Fujiwara and designed by Tatsuya Minami and Kimio Yamazo, Capcom pulled out all the stops of this version, and Arthur was able to wear 3 different suits of armor, use a shield to mitigate a bit of damage, use magic, and even perform a double jump. There are 8 weapons, and your task is fairly straightforward: to rescue the lovely Princess Guinevere, or Prin Prin, depending on where you read, from the clutches of the Demon Lord Sardius in the Ghoul Realm. I've got quite the history with this whole series, looking back at them all. I had this game not too long after it's released, and I remember just how long I was stuck in it for. I beat it eventually on a Sunday evening, October it was, and it was dark, and I was listening to the charts while having my tea. I also randomly remember reading the instruction manual cover to cover as well in town while I was waiting for my mum to finish shopping in a bargain store that now sells fabric. It's funny how these things lodge in your memory. I repurchased this later in the 90s after I'd swapped it for something else, but it wasn't until the early 2000s until I started playing the other games in the series properly. I bought the Capcom Classics collection for my PS1 and set about trying to beat all the games from the franchise. Ghouls and Ghosts, the arcade sequel, fell pretty quickly, but I'll never forget myself and Mr. Daniel Sanzeri, a good friend of mine, playing the original Ghosts and Goblins religiously on Monday nights. Well, basically before we started going out every Monday night to get wrecked and meet girls at student nights, pretty much. I beat Ghosts and Goblins once, and that was enough somehow. It's not to say I won't do it again, but it's a colossal job. However, to the task in hand, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, 1 credit. We've got a long, long way to go. We've got a princess to rescue. We've got a lot of dangerous things to do, but hey, I wouldn't have it any other way, would you? Let's get started, shall we? This time. So, this game starts as many of the others do, although not as kind of creepy as the first one, and the dude is clearly had just had sex in a graveyard. I mean, do you know what I mean? What's he got, like? Cradle of Filth hoodie on and 4 cans of Monster Energy drink. Unbelievable. But anyhow, so Arthur hanging out in his suit of armor with Princess Guinevere, or Princess Prin Prin, quite randomly, if you look at some of the accompanying literature. Said Sugar Puff looking demon turns up, like the evil honey monster, nicks her, and Geezer's straight ready to go. That's what I like about him though, he's got one speed and it's go, basically. I mean, he's hanging out in his suit of armor. You never see him in casual clothes, do you? Geezer's just absolutely ready all the time. Right, so, a few things with this gameplay mechanics. 1, you can double jump, which is dead handy. 2, there's about 8 different weapons, and collecting chests is the key. Right, now that is a torch. We will not have that. It's rubbish. The other thing is there are hidden chests throughout this game, and they're essential too. Well, a good clear for 1, but for 2, there we are. For 2, kind of maximising your kind of survivability, really. The money up there is literally nothing more than points, and points on this are quite important. It's always worth collecting kind of extra stuff. Get that? Because it's just, you get extra lives at certain points. Now you can see that I've got green armor on, and my lance has gone to this kind of strange rocket lance type thing. The way it works is, the better suits of armor you get, the better powers they've got, you see. So I should get the gold one here, and that's got magic. I've also got a shield, so I can withstand 1 hit of a projectile attack if I stand still. Now there's a powered up version of the shield that we'll get in a second, which allows you to take a couple of hits. But like I say, if possible, you don't get hit at all. But I mean, so now I don't want to jump straight out of here because I'll jump straight into him and then die. If I jump here though, beautiful. There we go. Now what we want now, the weapon that we want is the knife. The knife is or the dagger or whatever you want to call it, is the best weapon on this overall. I think the most kind of, there's certain weapons that situationally are kind of a bit better, but it's kind of like, it's like overall, if you remember the Super Elite Clear we did, obviously I said like, there's certain weapons that are good for certain bits, but I mean, you can use any weapon for any kind of situation really. But I mean, if you count up the situations where certain weapons are useful, the knife's more useful in more situations than anything else. Beautiful. Oh, crossbow. Tits, I'm gonna get that now. There we go, what's that? Knife, right, I'll get the crossbow, and now I'll get the knife. Beautiful. Crossbow's not bad, as you can see there, it's heat-seeking. The problem is, there's quite a few spots where you can die pretty much, because your bullets will kind of go round the screen, and it's not that good. The thing with the knife is, the projectile's that fast, that generally, you can have kind of a wave of them on screen at once, so it becomes very hard for stuff to get out of the way. Right, so, hopefully, we won't have to get... Oh, fine. Oh, just about. Right, wait there. Now, if I'm going to make this jump, if I jump forward, when my character goes in the weapon box, press jump again, I'll make it. So like that. It's a kind of handy, like, on-screen kind of tool you've got there for making that jump, because it is quite tough. Now, these little kind of berry-looking things. Also, we're past halfway in the level now, so if we die, then you come back to here. So, apart from levels, the two last levels, every level in the game has got that. It's got kind of a halfway save point, which is good, really, because, I mean, it'd be a nightmare if you had to go all the way back to start. I mean, it's doable without dying. I've seen people do it without dying. Jesus Christ, you've got to be pretty legit to do it. Right. Beautiful. Not doing too bad so far. What I'll do here is I'll charge the attack and clear this. There we are. Beautiful. Now there's an actual another chest down here, but I just see there, you see. Ah, tits. She said don't need it, and I obviously don't. But what I've done accidentally by spawning it is that means that I've got to kind of no, I can get it. I should be able to. Yeah, that's fine. Well, no, it wasn't, definitely. That was a magician. So if that hits you, you don't lose any health, but you get turned into a different creature, which is rubbish. It basically means you're all kind of waiting to die. You'll get changed back at a certain time, but... Right. Can I get in? That's no problem with this magic. It's quite hard. Oh. That's it done. Beautiful. As you can see, the thing with, like I say, with a knife is it's quick, and generally, you never... The worst thing with a lot of the other weapons is that thing when the weapon's out, it hasn't hit something, but you can only have so many of them on the screen. So you press the attack button and nothing happens. Like, you really don't need it at all. So, on the pirate ship type, abandoned ghost ship type level, I do love this level. Like, I don't love it to play it because it's solid, but I love the animation and an extra life, which is always good. Now, you're noticing that we're basically ignoring kind of treasure chests now. It's just because, like, you can't collect points from them. You can only really collect weapons. Don't be a weapon. No, we're fine. See, if at any point the ghosts turn into those swirling things, it basically means they're going to kind of manifest into an enemy you have to kill. While they're just like the kind of spirit type things, you have to worry about them. Or the sperm, as my wife said. Unbelievable. She said, "Why? What's the deal about sperm?" I was like, "Oh, right." I assume that's what she was talking about. Anyhow, so I'll jump here. Shall I get that? Yeah, points are a big thing on this. You get an extra life at 20,000, one at 30, one at 20, one at 60, one at 130, and then one at 210, I want to say. Right, let's go up here. You can wait easy because it stops halfway up. You can't wait too long because the problem is that one of those things will spawn eventually, inevitably. Right, wait for this. There's no point killing that. You don't have to go that way. You can go that way if you need powering up. The good thing about the magic is, it does kind of leave you invincible for a bit, which is very handy situationally. Right, onwards. Oh yeah, onto this. Now, this bit's hard, to be honest with you. And if you're playing the One Credit Classics Halloween special, Super Ghouls and Ghosts drinking game, mouthful. Jesus, this is hard. It's one shot. It's also your opportunity to say that's what she said. But yeah, we'll pass on that. So, the problem with this is the fact that you can't, a lot of the time, you can die by touching stuff like you normally can, and if you get hit a lot, if there's different types of platforms, like this one moves as I move, which is good. I don't really want that, I might just leave it. Yeah, so this one moves as I move, which is decent. There's ones that just kind of stay, and they're kind of problematic, shall we say. The reason why I'm not getting them is it's either going to be a weapon that I don't want. Look at that dickhead. It's either going to be a weapon that I don't want, or it's going to be a magician that's going to try and turn me into something. It's going to mean I'm going to have to dodge. And like, this isn't a level to be like throwing extra stuff in at you. Do you know what I mean? It's hard enough anyway. You know, all this. Oh God. I think I might be able to make this. I just need to get rid of this thing. Oh, dickhead. No, never mind. Tits, this thing's fucking rubbish. It looks good, it really isn't. It's like the worst. What's the magic on this? The tornado? Yeah, to be fair, right, the magic's quite good, but the weapon itself is garbage. It's just the fact you can only have one of them. Do you know what I mean? So if you miss, then you're absolutely screwed. That's handy. I watched a clear of this the other day, and it was by the speedrunning lot, the Awesome Games Done Quick, and there was a guy who did a speedrun on this, and his stipulation was every time a weapon appeared in the chest, he had to collect it. And he literally must have had this weapon, the sickle, like, which is universally known as the worst weapon. He must have had the sickle about 10 times. At the end, everybody was cheering when he got it, like, sorry, twat. Right. Key to that is jumping when the raft's kind of on the up. I can't miss this. Yeah, absolute piece of shit, this. Like I say, magic. There we go. I'll probably have that over this, to be honest with you. This heat seeks and the magic reveals any hidden treasure chests on the screen, which is it's useful when you've got the wrong weapon, to be honest with you. It's not actually that useful normally, because normally you've got to have the gold armor to get it anyway, and that's the only reason that 9 times out of 10 you want treasure chests. So I mean, it's kind of a bit of a, yeah, it's not amazing. See, that's lucky. It has got quite a long frame of invincibility though, which as you saw there was quite handy. I think I'm gonna have to try it. Yeah. It's not the end of the world by any stretch, to be honest with you. I could do with a different weapon by the time I get, what's it though? Halfway through level 3, there's a red armor, and long-time fans of Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, this series will be aware of like red armors and the big not the honey monster red demon, but the red demon that you see at the first Ghosts and Goblins, the ones that just fly around after you. They're just an absolute friggin' nightmare. Oh, you see, that's not right. Just stay out of this geezer's way and we'll be fine. The actual charges themselves on this are pretty powerful. You've got the fact that, like, most of them miss. Decent. So, like I say, on its own, it's not that bad a weapon. Interesting little thing, right? If you hold up when you collect the thing, it says nice catch. No idea why. But let's try and get a good weapon back again. Jesus Christ. Terrible, or sign, or whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it garbage, really. There isn't one here, is there? Right, I know there's a couple of treasure chests here. Shit. Do you know what I mean? Just the knife back. There's a treasure chest down here as well. Fine. There you go. Problem with this is, what? Oh god, that's even fucking worse. Come on. He's just right in front of you. Interesting. Let's have a look. I mean, or not. It's up to you. Fuck's sake. Hang on. All that for a friggin' wizard. Right, I'll wait for that. You're his best way in. Nice. Now, careful this breath attack here. Dead easy to get hit like that. So, should be able to dodge this, you see. And if you wait long enough, what he'll do, there you go, is he'll go back the other way, you see. Treasure chest here. Yeah, he'll piss off now, so we can just try and... But that breath, like, counts as a projectile, so your shield can actually block it. But like I say, why would you bother? You don't have to. But, no, I'm alright with that. Come on. Now you can see that thingy's appeared there, but the problem is if I jump a lot of the time, if I jump from the top position, it'll despawn. So if I wait for it to spawn again, there we go. Beautiful. See, I might struggle here, because we've got an Aramid to try and take care of, but I have got a heat seeker thing, so... Oh, or not. Beautiful. Didn't work out badly there, did it? I'll keep this for the time being. Might as well get that. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but late game, like, you can definitely get to 130,000, which is like 3 extra lives, basically. Come on, there you go. Beautiful. Yes, you can definitely get to 130,000, which is 3 lives. But when we start talking about 210,000, like, it's doable, but it's a bit of a stretch, you know what I mean? And you want to get all those lives as soon as possible, because there's so many places on this where you can just randomly friggin' die. And that's the whole point of the franchise. Oh shit, we're alright. That's the whole point of the franchise, isn't it? And the fact that it's rock hard. But see, now I can leave all them. Not that bothered about them. Come on. Alright. Now, what happens now that's tough is that you don't get any more bats, which is good. Because they, as you can see there, they're quite annoying. You get these little kind of pygmy guys that drop out the ceiling. And these are quite hard. Because it's just so easy to get landed on by one. The next bit is the toughest bit in the sequence with all the pygmies. this bit. So I'll start walking and one will appear. Come on, don't be a weapon. As long as, like I say, as long as it's not a weapon, you're alright. I thought there was going to be another one dropping there. Right. Series of jumps. I've died here before, to be honest. I fell at it. We'll go to here. And we'll wait here for this boss. I'll get a couple. Now, what'll happen here is it'll slow down a bit. There you go. You can kill it for the dragon before it does its next attack. Just kind of a breath attack type thing. It's a bit of a nightmare. Onwards. Right, this alien stomach style level is probably the hardest level in the game. In terms of random points where you can seemingly die through no fault of your own. Shit. No, I'm alright there. Bloody hell, not that much. I forgot that when you walk forward on there, when you go past a certain point, you trigger the you trigger it to kind of change this kind of teeth out kind of contraption. Leap out. Now there's another one of those things that spawns here. Usually. See, that's the other thing as well. Like, why isn't there one now? Such. Oh, there he is, dickhead. Such bollocks. Along the floor. Like, see that where that skull is that's going to come around? That's going to turn into one of those green fire-spitting plant things. So what you need to do is drop here and get it quickly. Right. God, it's so much harder to get than it looks that jump is. I've died on there a few times. You just don't overcook it, like. Jesus Christ. You have got a really fine amount of time to make it. Right, now, there's another one of those guys that turns up. There. Jesus Christ, that was lucky. Magic saved the day though there, do you know what I mean? Made myself invincible. We did get another extra life, did we, in the interim? Yeah, we're on 70,000 now, so decent. Right. This bit. So you've got two main threats here. You've got the blue type berry looking things. And you've also got those gas jet type things. They're both hard, to be honest with you. The gas jets are tough because you'll get knocked backwards. Right. Duck here. Might even use magic. Like I say, even if you just use it for the invincibility, it's worth it. Too far, is it? Shit. No, we're right. God almighty. You just don't need it on levels like that. It's too easy to get really twitchy. Right. So now there's these little things that fly around at you. There's two of them basically. There's one there, and there's one that appears in this next kind of gas plume type thing, which is bollocks really, if you're being honest. Right, boss time, the Mighty Hydra. Now, a few ways of beating this. The best for me, the actual dragon magic you get is good, but if they're all stuck at the same point like that, you can just absolutely rinse them and then go from there. Nice catch, and we go onwards. Small dogs just strolled in, see what's going on. I mean, I'm hoping he gets... Yeah, there you go. He's just strolled off, got on with his day. Bless him. Right, he knows the deal. Onwards. So. Happy with that. So where are we now? So RNG based that is. I mean, you can come there and that thing has been spawned like it wasn't there, or you can come there and it's completely spawned. Should kill him, you would have thought. Yeah. Now. This bit's kind of, this is the bit with the kind of cave bit where you get the ice tendrils that come out of the ground. Now, there can only be 3 of these on the screen at once, but in Classic, and these type of monsters appear on the first game and the second game, there is these kind of ones that appear from the ceiling and do that kind of path that you have to dodge between. If you're ever really stuck, you can use magic, obviously. There's a treasure chest up there, should you need it. So if you get hit at any point during that previous phase, you can still get the gold armor, because that's what you need for this bit, because there's an armor coming up soon. There. Don't really like that, did you? Dickhead. I hate them. It's so obvious, but I just do. They're just... But to be fair, they're an essential part of what makes this game challenging, but it's just like... Their attack patterns are just ridiculous. Right, let's go back here. And then walk through. That dragon is so handy. No, sorry, don't need it. Oh yeah. Come on. Hits. No, I'm alright, I'm alright. I mean, not textbook, but we'll take it. What are you going to do? Now this bit, right, with the avalanches. You see the screen starting to shake now? So what I need to do is get to higher ground. Now there's a couple of bits on here that are quite... It's going to start avalanching soon, so I'll go down here. Now there is kind of a bit of an RNG element to it, because you can get an avalanche on this bit. Have we got one? No, doesn't look like it. Right, so let's go. There's one here. Yeah, duck. Now, let me think. So it goes 4. Okay. Right. So I need to get... The boss is coming up now. And if I get him right on the edge of the screen, what I can do is, as you might imagine, I can absolutely wound him with that. So if I go to here... Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Just absolutely wrecked him with that dragon. Decent. Take a key for coming in. I mean, what else am I going to take it for? Onwards to the first of the shorter 2 levels. Red armor here, if I remember rightly. There he is, just hanging out. Unlucky. Just can't take chances with them. Yes. Looks like there's another one as well, is it somewhere? Might get the second loop. Down here. Down again. I mean, that could have been bad, couldn't it? As it happens, get it. You can score both those 2 armors off but it's hard. Basically, you've got to do those. Basically, from where the first one spawns, you've got to do all that bit and then get up here without getting hit, pretty much. It is possible, though. Like, I've done it when I had to, but it's much nicer just being able to take them out and not worry about it. Right, boss. Oh, he didn't like that, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. That dragon, though, absolutely wrecked him. That geezer's the last boss on the first game. So, this bit. I go up here. Even if all it does is make me invincible, I don't care. There you go. These things. No. Oh, is it killed? Oh, didn't even know I killed that. There's another one here. Kill him. No, he's exploding. Now, jump there, jump back. Because one of those spawns underneath you. I don't think I made that, have I? It's so easy to die there. Right, up here quickly. Come on, come on, come on. Beautiful. You get attacked on that ladder, you see. A couple of chests here, but we don't need them as it happens, so. I'll get that though. Spawns another one. Yes, there's two there, you see. There's one in here as well, I want to say. Somewhere. We don't need it. Yeah, there it is. See, that makes that bit loads easier. Yeah. Beautiful. Onwards. Now this bit's quite similar to the Ghost Castle bit, in that the Ghost ship bit, in that there's those kind of thingies that spawn, like little ghosts that spawn. You can just dodge these, but I mean, we're pretty powerful at the moment. I don't see why we don't have to. Come on. That's the danger, you see. While you're waiting for that thing to spawn, you can end up getting clipped. You can make that as well, in one pretty much. Right, boss time. See if we can get the same again. Oh, he's going to fire a laser. Nice. Second boss time. Now his fire attack's loads better, and his laser's an awful lot better. Gotta be careful with him, because from here, if he does the fire, which he will do now, will he? Yeah. See, you can go all the way down there. That's why you've got to be super careful. Nice. And that, my friends, is what? What? Oh, it isn't, is it? Of course it isn't. You knew that, didn't you? That's one loop on one life, though. That's got to be worth something, right? You people have got to be happy with seeing that, surely. Oh, Arthur, I'm so glad you came to help me, but not even you can defeat that fiend Sardius without the goddess's bracelet. Goddess bracelet or goddesses. Curious with the apostrophe there. T's gone down the wrong way. I mean, that's not ideal. I don't know, I have a video with a big coffin fit over the top of it, but it seems inevitable now. Let me close the door slightly. As the small dog scrolled in as we're in the middle of that clear. Bless him. Gone back to sleep now. So yeah, the story is, as with all of these games, in the other Ghosts and Goblins game, you could get the weapon you needed to beat the last boss on the last level, but when you beat him, it was even worse, to be fair, because when you beat it, it went, it's all an illusion, go back to the start. So you'd go back to the start, and then you'd actually beat him. It was exactly the same boss. But on this, at least it's got the thing of adding something new, like a new weapon to the whole playthrough and a different dynamic. So we start from the start, but as you might imagine, nothing's the same. In that, everything's friggin' harder. Everything moves quicker. There's more. It's just more difficult. And having done that first loop on one life is a big bonus to the whole thing, really. Because if we're gonna die, it's not like die with your boots on the behind, mate. If you're gonna die, you're more likely to do it on the second loop, because everything's harder on the second loop. There's all kinds of stuff. Even here, do you know what I mean? There's more zombies straight away. There's flying coffins as well at some point. I mean, that could have been bad. It's just that thing of not overcommitting. Now here's the thing, right? Provided you've got the dagger, provided you've got the gold armor, it doesn't really matter too much when you get the goddess bracelet. And the goddess bracelet's alright. You do like a fireball type weapon. It goes the full length of the screen, goes in a straight line. It's fairly standard. It's pretty powerful if you get it up close. But the problem is the fact that it hasn't got any magic attached to it. And even if you don't use magic for killing stuff, like the magic for the invincibility is just as you've seen. Oh shit. That's right. Magically suspended in the air there. That's the real magic here. In my head that was super clever. That was really risky if you're being honest. Right, so, let's wait here. Oh yeah, don't need that. So 130 is the next milestone for an extra life. As you can see, we've got 4, but you also get like your lives being on 0, so we've actually got 5 lives. You start with 3, we've got 2 extra so far, so not doing too badly. Oh, fuck off. First hit, never mind. Right, let's see what this geezer's gonna do. Suit of armor, please. We'll take that. What we might as well do here. Never mind. There's quite a few thingies on the next level. There's quite a few, what we can say, chests on the next level, so it might take us a bit longer to take this boss out, but oh, rinsed him. He's left the jab there, just out of the wrong range. Same again. Do you know what I mean? You throw that lazy jab out there, son, you're going to get punished. Happy with that. It's never ideal getting it, but what are you going to do? Now, let us try and remember the location of all these chests. There's one here. Somewhere. There it is. Green? No, just a lance. We'll leave that. As you can see now, those things spawn a lot more, which makes this level harder. Obviously. Should be a chest down here, isn't it? Yeah. Green armor, maybe? Yes. Makes everything easier. Jesus. They're a bit quicker as well, you notice. Gold. That would have been such a stitch up if that geezer got me. Still. We're back. Just about. Why I stand here is that water gets triggered by getting close to it. Come on. Oh, shit. It's alright. It's alright. Never worried. Right, back to full power for how long it lasts. Yeah, because this bit's quite hard. You find a lot of these start spawning now. Right, first, it's not bad, call me RAC, because that's not a bad recovery. That's garbage, sorry. So yeah, back to this bit again. Difference with this bit is, stuff fires bullets quicker, so those kind of anemone things that sit on the wall and chuck those little stars at you, they kind of fire bullets a bit quicker, so. And there's a few more enemies as well. Those things that well, you haven't a chance to see them. Like you'll notice in the background, there's that big pattern, that big pattern of waves there. What you'll notice is, oh shit, see that's the goddess bracelet. I don't really want it, and I don't want that either. If I'm being honest with you, I'm trying to avoid these weapons. Right, let's go. See the animation did there, just about to fire. I mean, that's loads quicker than the other one. Yeah, that's going to do anything still. For a second of invincibility, which is always nice. If you watch like shit. Oh god! If you watch some of the speedrunning videos, they make thingy of quite an interesting glitch. And the level, do you remember the ice level we did with the avalanches? If you cast magic. The only thing that you can't interrupt that avalanche with anything. The only thing that can interrupt it is magic. So the way it works is if you power magic up and do it just as the avalanche hits, you do the magic, but then the avalanche interrupts you. And what happens is it thinks that you're like when the magic finishes, you have like a thing that happens, like an animation happens that kind of knocks off your invincibility, and the avalanche actually knocks that animation off. So what actually happens is you're then invincible till you jump off a thingy, basically. It's such a game spoiler, do you know what I mean? They only do it like at the end of that level. Because you could do the entire game with it, I imagine. Although, does it reset when you do a level? I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure it doesn't reset. But, yeah, anyhow, I mean, it's such, like you'd ever find that out, do you know what I mean? It's just so completely niche. But yeah, I'm not really up for I don't want to say exploits to a point, do you know what I mean? Strategies and things to beat a boss are one thing, but exploits, like, do you know what I mean? If I'm utilising like an obvious hole in the coding or something. I mean, if they've programmed, like Double Dragon, classic example, if you've programmed that back elbow to be that powerful, it's on you if I keep using it, do you know what I mean? However, if I've got do you know what I mean? If I notice something that makes the game glitch out and there's code missing, do you know what I mean? But it means I can skip levels. Like when you see these games where you can fall through walls and stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm not for that. Like, there's levels. There's levels to this game. Well, there's shitloads to this game, isn't there? There's like 25. But anyhow. Yeah, those things, like, you've got it. You notice like a hammer on them straight away. You've got to take them out straight away, because when they come in, they do like a three-way breath attack thing. Right, boss, is it? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's the geezer who throws the shells. Now, this level, one, he takes more hits. It's hard to hit with this magic. Like, well, it is if you fight it the wrong way. It's hard to hit him with this magic because he's always kind of, you want to try and always get him so he's kind of below you a little bit. You're best always trying to just kind of get off the screen and kind of spin him so he can't. Tits. Not a problem. Never mind. Well, we'll get a. You get a suit of armor when you get the key, which is good. Oh god, it was freezing this morning. Yeah. Right. What do I need? I need, one, to wonder why my birds have gone mental, and two, to work out where the extra bits are. Is there one up here? I never remember. No, there isn't. No, I know where the next one is. Right, through here. There'll be one here, and that should be a... that'll be a magician's... Oh, it's a weapon. I can go on the axe. I'll duck down here. Another chest this way. That should be green armour, which will make taking these things out easier. We need the gold armour for the next bit. Nice. Right, take this one. Go down. Now, got to time this one right. Because when I come here, one of those little demons will come out of the thing, you see. Now he's going to do a breath attack again. So there's no point in going yet. And then he's going to do another breath attack. That can't hit me though, so I'm alright. And then he's going to walk back. Beautiful. Right, I'm happy with that. What's next? Oh, the platform bit. Right, wait for this to come back down again. Come on. It's alright. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Right, Aramin. Get that. Come on. Yeah, okay. focus. Focus. This is the back, yeah. Just might as well. It's at that point where there's just no point taking chances, really. Shit, I might struggle with this. I might try some invincibility here. Yeah. Didn't do too bad there. Now, the bit with the falling pygmy type affair. Don't be a weapon. Oh, shit. Gonna have to get that really, aren't I? It's alright. If I can get... All I need to do is execute on this bit, which is going to be hard with this weapon, but... Some of the drink in it if you're drinking, sorry. Oh my. He's getting wasted. You're wastoid. Don't blaze up in here. Right, that's going to be it. Fucking bear trap. Dickhead. Come on. Not a weapon. Fuck off. Fuck off with these shit weapons. It's alright. Now, the key here is going to be that it's going to be hard to do this bit with this weapon. But, well, we'll have a crack, won't we? It's going to take longer, is basically my point. Yeah, a lot longer. No, I'm going to wait. Okay, so he's going that way, so what I'm going to have to do is jump in a second, right. Oh, there we go. Sorted. Whichever way he spits those things, you see, you've got to react and go the other way. Come on. Which way are these going? Up, right. Jeez, this is a tough dodge, this is. They just come down a bit quick, like. Come on. Die. Just going that way. This thing can't have much longer. There we go. Jesus, wet. Right. I need to power up here. I really do, because I need... let's just check. Is there one here? Yes, there is, but it's not going to be a weapon. It's not going to be... It might be a dagger, isn't it? No. Now there's a shot in a second to get a couple of chests in kind of short order. There's one here. Any green armor? Yeah. Wait for it to fire at me. Nice. Now I might. The other thing that's good about the daggers as well, that I'm just noticing with this, is the fact that this doesn't fire through walls. That other one does. If I jump here... Nice, gold armor. Decent. Now where? That's not an ideal situation, this weapon, for this, really. But... fuck off. Unbelievable. Got ourselves up to good power as well. Still, if I can get through this next bit, I'll be happy. There's a spawn here, you see. Right. I'll level with you. We might die here a few times, to be honest with you. But, sod it. Let's have a crack, shall we? How many of these going to take? 1, 2. Oh, only 2. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad at all. Get to the back. I'm going to make that. Just. Come on. Can we make that? Oh no, the animation must be hiding the thing then. Oh, that's bollocks. Never mind. Yeah. It's doable. Of course it is. No. Yeah, I thought as much. Fuck's sake. As I said earlier, though, it's good that we got all those lives. Like, onwards. Right, so let's get back. It's all right. Small dogs here. What's up, little one? Not now. Any time but now. Do you know what I mean? Any time but now. Dog's trying to get up. Of course he is. That's what makes these clears more human, though, innit? Legitimate, this is happening right as we do this. Come on, small dog. Even you must appreciate the craziness that is this level on Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Made that. Right. Come on. Let's do it. Right. There's one more here. On the gas bit. There he is. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, because we're on the second loop, aren't we? Oh, the dog went to jump up on me then, and was just like, oh, you're playing Super Ghouls? Oh, you're on that level? Okay. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Probably just gone upstairs, get to sleep for a bit more. Right, hydrant. Jesus, I didn't realise what a big deal it is having the right good weapons. Got another form as well, this Hydra has. Probably see it because there's no way we're going to kill it in time. Here we go. I'll turn in these 3 things. Bounce forward a bit. Bounce forward a bit more. Look left, look right. They're going to cross a road. I mean, you can't fault them. I mean, that's safe, but... And I'll just run off while chucking lances at him. One down. That two down? I can't even see. Yeah. It's me and the red guy left. Come on. I got him, yeah? Jesus wept. Right, now, what I need to do here is I need really good execution here on this ice level, to be honest with you. It is possible. Come on, be a knife. Be a knife. Fuck off. Right. What I need to do first things first is make sure this thing's dead before I go and collect this. Breathe a bit. Actually, I might wait for it to do it again. Can it walk over the... Oh, of course it can. Bollocks. This is tough without magic. If I wait here now, if I duck here, the bullet should go. Like that. No, it's not that one. Could kill, yeah, I can kill armors with this magic, so it ain't the end of the world, but I need the gold armor to get past this bit. I need to take 2 lances. Bollocks. See, this way you struggle with a lance, but it's a slow weapon, innit? You rely on its power a little bit in the first kind of bit. We're all right. Slow down there. You get so much when you... Shit. God almighty. Never worried. I was fucking petrified that whole time. Be honest with you. Let's be adults here. Right, look at his shield. What sort of nightmare this is? Except without a bearded pedo standing behind me. The quest is for the helmet. I'm sure it is. Oh, trigger. Absolute U-tree. Another armor here, is it? Right. What should happen here is you should jump. Or not. Oh, there you go. Come on. Up here. Right, now remember, there could be another avalanche here. No, there isn't. We're okay. Good job, because I fucked that jump up, to be honest with you. Shit! Right, I've got it. I have to nail this perfectly or we're absolutely frigged. I've got a fast weapon now. What's he going to do? Is he going to do the wing attack? Is the one you got to look out for. That one. That thing I'm not too bothered about. It's alright. It's a risk. That should get me down here, surely. Fucking hell. There you go. Fuck's sake, that was close. I don't need this. I don't need this in my life at the moment. That's an extra life, though. I need an extra life in my life, if that makes sense. Level, where are we? Oh yeah, Armor here, isn't there? Problem is, what level's he on? I can never friggin' remember. Do you know what? Let's see if that's a weapon. Right. Is he just straight here? Oh, shit. Right. Time this right. Oh, fuck's sake! You don't need it, do you? I don't need that in my life at the moment. There's an armor up here, isn't there? I swear there's more than one. Or am I just used to being chased? That's the goddess bracelet, but we don't need it just yet. There's an armor down here, 100%. I'm gonna go this way. Because he's here, I think. Yeah. Surely I can get him if I climb that ladder. Yeah. Off screen, but get fucked. It's life in the big city. Right, boss time. Come on. What you've got to be careful with this is the fact that he'll breathe fire while he's walking forward. Jesus Christ almighty, that was tense, wasn't it? Take a key for coming in. Take this key and stick it up your arse. Oh, Jesus. Right then. Yeah, get that, you dickhead. I'll explain that in a bit. Now this might take a while. Trying to get him with the old Lance Armstrong. Or not. I mean, who knows? Clearly not me. Come on. Now. That old chestnut again. Didn't like that, did you? Now. What should happen here? The goddess bracelet. Which is what we need to, well, beat the whole thing, so. Now what you'll notice there is that it is fiendishly powerful at close range. And also what's cool about it is the fact that it takes the projectiles out, which is a nice touch really. It's very like the shield in the first in Ghosts and Goblins. Like. Now, come on. Now I better go there. Come on. There you go. You can make this jump, you know. Ugh. Well, I can't, clearly, but... Right, come on. Take these two out. Shit. Where's he going? Moving forward, yeah. Go. Fire. Bring it back, is he? That's it. Oh, God almighty. Surely he can't have a lot left. Right. Give me the laser now, surely. Come on. Fire, I need to get out of the way. No, got it. Oh, God almighty. Eat that, you dick. Right. Onwards. Oh, fuck's sake. If you haven't got the goddess bracelet when you beat him, she sends you back to level 5. Which is bollocks, really. So, the evil Sardius. What I need to do is be patient. Patience is the key to beating him. He fires out lasers. I have to wait and hope I can get on one of those. If I can... Yep. No. There's different patterns of lasers and different patterns of those platforms. Come on. See, here's the thing, right? You wait long enough, he'll give you the platform. You have got a 4-minute time limit, which you never get anywhere near, but if you miss a few in a couple, don't get greedy and kind of go for it. Like, that's the pattern. Nice, a couple of extra shots in there. That's the key, though. Oh, unlucky. And that is 1 credit as advertised. Sit down. Happy Halloween, bitches. Holy shit. Oh. It all comes out. Whenever, like, you put enough time into a clear like this. Oh, Jesus. No one ever imagined that the princess's bracelet was such a powerful magical weapon. Even the princess herself was wearing it as ordinary jewelry. I love that. Unaware of its magical properties, like it's a watchdog or something. She only learned the true power of the bracelet when captured by the demons, and barely hit it in time. Finally, with the help of the bracelet, Arthur defeated the demons. They will never arise to menace peace-loving people again. People walking past the window, went to shut the window, got stabbed by a cactus. That's to fill you in on what happened then. Jesus Christ almighty. What a run. Is it no deathable? Yeah, of course it is. Like, we rode a luck a little bit there. But, I don't know. Part of me thinks it is. Well, a big part of me thinks it is, to be honest with you. I'm so happy with a clear like that, though. No deaths on the first loop. Only deaths on level 4, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah. The platform bit on level 4, so we died twice there. Yeah, that was it. Wow. And that's hard, to be honest. That's probably the hardest bit in the game, if you're being honest. But yeah. Oh, God almighty. I can't... something happens when I beat these games, I swear. It's ridiculous. Where did that come from? Where does any of this come from? I guess it's just the time you put in. Like, you can't help but kind of be kind of moved by kind of stuff like this, really. I think if you remember these games, but also like if you remember kind of what they mean to you now and what they meant to you then, like you kind of recognise little bits and pieces about kind of life and the bigger picture, really. I had a crazy thought the other day. I watched him. There was a YouTube guy, a really good long player. His real name was Jeremy, but his YouTube username is Saikyomog, which is spelled Saikyomog. And his clears are incredible. Like, there's no commentary, but like it's just his skill's just unbelievable. And I found one of his videos ages ago when I first started this, and I quickly subscribed to his channel. And I was looking at kind of all his older stuff. And then one of the newer videos came on. I was like, oh, I wonder what he's done. And I checked it out, and there was it didn't have a regular kind of thumbnail. It had kind of one of like a little a table with some things on it. And I thought, oh, I wonder what this is. And he'd been uploaded by his dad, and it turned out he died. And he died a couple of years ago. And it really kind of set me back a little bit because I didn't know the guy. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Like, there's a connection of people who play video games, I think, and like I kind of just thought of him as someone like me, really. He probably was, do you know what I mean? Just some guy who loved playing video games. But he was only 30 odd when he died, do you know what I mean? He had cancer, bless him, and he loved putting these videos out. And I just thought to myself, like, he had no idea that, like, after he died, that people would still be watching his videos and people would still be getting a load out of him. And, like, they still exist as kind of pieces of work that he did, or pieces of art, I suppose, that he did, really. And I kind of think about, after that, I thought to myself, like, what about these videos? Like, presumably, like, let's say, like, the world doesn't end with some kind of nuclear war involving the Chinese and the Americans, or the Koreans, or anybody who Donald Trump tends to. And in, like, 50 years' time, some kid finds this video and watches it. Like, what's the world going to be like? Do you know what I mean? What? Put a comment. I won't be around to see it. Well, I would be 87 in 50 years' time, so maybe. I've probably forgotten what day it was at that point. But, like, everything that we do kind of leaves an indelible impression on people without us even realising it. And it's just crazy, isn't it? It's crazy to think like that. If you have a chance to check out the Saikyomog channel, I'd really recommend it because his stuff's really good. Really good, bless him. And he clearly loved video games, and there's loads of niche stuff on there that I love, like Snow Brothers and the Game Boy and shit like that. But yeah, check it out. That geezer was a really good player. So the ending sequence, obviously, it's named all the bosses. So far, there he is. Look at him. I didn't kill one of them fairly, did I? That's the kind of battle you have with him, though. Do you know what I mean? He's just constantly just flying around like a dick. Like, and they're impossible to try and, because they move really quickly based on, they read your inputs. So whenever you fire, like, he moves kind of forward. There she is. Princess Prin Prin. Bust 88, wait, well, decent. I mean, I don't want to be that guy or anything, but I mean, come on, Arthur. There's got to be something going on there. Do you know what I mean? You've just basically, I mean, you put your life at risk multiple times here. Do you know what I mean? She's got to be doing shit that can turn you white between the sheets, hasn't she? Jesus. Not to debase this whole clear with the fact that he's basically just done that to get some. But, well, let's be honest. I mean, it's probably what happened. I mean, they just finished shagging in the first one. Anyhow, sorry about that. Just tend to think about these things in these clears. Night Arthur, bless him. Yeah, this I don't know. Where does this rank up in the kind of clears that we've done? I don't know, to be honest with you. Like, it's up there. I compare. I don't know. I should stop going on about R-Type. I compare everything to it because it's so friggin' hard. But I don't know. This is hard. Jesus Christ, this is hard. I think it's just because maybe it's not hard like R-Type's hard, because you have got, there he is, Tall Knob. Shoutouts to Strider Caden. I know he loves that guy. He doesn't love tall knobs. That's terrible. No, forget that. It's a bit David Brent, that is. But yeah. What was I saying? Completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the R-Type thing. Yeah, because with R-Type, you die one. You have to play a perfect game with R-Type. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Everything's got to be perfect. Whereas this, I got hit a few times. I died a few times. You know what I mean? If we were doing a no death, you've still got a shield, some armor. Do you know what I mean? A bit of invincibility. You've still got a few things you can kind of thingy. R-Type's probably harder in a more intense kind of way, but this, like, the problem with this is it's the concentration. Because, like, I don't know how long this video's been. Like, I want to say it's over an hour, easily. Yeah, it's just, it's tough, but it's just so worth it. One more thing, like, in the last level, you noticed I swore at that bloke, like that little demon that came down and I blew him up. What happened was, last night, I recorded one of the most, you couldn't write it, it was like a film, like the most epic back and forth clears on this I have ever seen, but I died on the last level. And my head went a little bit. I had to go for a walk, hang out with a dog, do you know what I mean, stare at the moon, do things that just relax me a little bit. But seriously, I had to get rid of it. I just had to. I couldn't wrap my nut around it. Thanks for the kind words from Leon from Kane and Rinse. It kind of talked me down from a ledge a little bit. I was like, messaging him like, go to God, this fucking bollocks. Like, yeah, my head went a little bit. But yeah, I'm good. Question mark. Better be the end, mate. Because like... And that, my good friends, is that. There's nothing else happens. Don't go back to the title sequence or anything like that. Literally, that is the end. This video has come out on a Tuesday because it's Halloween, isn't it? I hope you have a lovely Halloween, whatever it is that you're doing. There'll be a Shining Force video out on Saturday, and then one out on the Monday. And the Shining Force video will have come out the day before this as well. So quite a cluster of videos, but I'm kind of planning this kind of a bit ahead. I knew I had this game in my locker, so I wanted to get it done before I started doing other stuff. But that is it, my good friends. Thanks for being a big part of this, the best part of this. What I'm thinking of doing is merch-wise, everybody said about competitions. We hit 500 subscribers the other day, so thanks very much to everybody for that. If there's any new subscribers out there, drop me a comment, say hello, tell me what you think. In kind of the off, what I'm thinking is, because when I do the off season, right, when literally I don't do videos, so like, it'll be over Christmas. What I'm thinking of doing is doing competitions when I'm not doing videos, because those videos take no time at all to do, the competition videos, and then do videos during the seasons. So to try and have something kind of all year round, really. And competitions are cool and everybody likes them. So I'm in the middle of getting some more merchandise made. I've taken suggestions on board for what people want. I'm looking at clothing, to be honest with you. Maybe some patches, some jackets, some stuff like that. It's kind of in the middle of here. I found a good site. My good friend Mr. Martin Ive sent me a link to a site that does merch. And like you create an order, and then you yourselves can order it. So if you wanted kind of One Credit Classics shirts or whatever, like you basically pay for it on this site, and then they kind of make it up to order, basically. So basically, as he succinctly put it, so you're not left with boxes of merch around your house. So true. But yeah, that's the top and bottom of it. More on that when it comes. I hope you have an awesome Halloween. Take very, very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon on the next episode of One Credit Classics. Take care.